Hey, thanks a lot. And I just want to say thank you to Georgia for this monumental task. So thank you to everybody, grounds crew, SID, promotions, ticketing, event management, and the SEC. So to bring all 15 schools together in a tournament like this is just like softball heaven. So we're really going to enjoy the time here. But you can see why that young lady won 20 games in the regular season. She's very crafty. She's like the crafty lefty that you talk about, and that is exactly her. And I thought we hit the backside of the ball a couple times, these two especially, that were really good at bats. I was worried if we were going to start pulling everything and rolling over because that's kind of what she wants. But they stayed behind the ball and got it in the gap, and Brisky did the rest.
All right, we'll start with questions. Please raise your hand. We'll get it going. Yep.
I actually want to ask both of the players. We don't get to ask this very much in press conferences, but I want to ask you both about your defense. Salen, obviously, we saw your defense. Now that your defense all season, you seem so steady. I would actually love for both of you to just kind of talk through your approach to your defense because you're both so steady and you're both so solid.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go first. Just having Joss's back, trusting what we practice. Murph hits it hard to us every practice, and just knowing that I can field the ball. I have confidence in what I do, and I'm just going to get the job done, have Joss's back, have everyone's back, try to get us out of a jam,
I think the biggest thing for me is if you go perfect with no errors, it's pretty impressive. So, it's going to happen. So I think the biggest thing is learning how to shake things off and moving on to the next play because you're going to have the pitcher's back like she's going to have yours on offense. So I think the biggest thing is to go out there and have fun. Like I've been playing the game since I was little, and kind of like what Salen says, as long as you trust yourself, good things will happen.
Yep.
Chris mentioned something a while ago. I guess I didn't realize this. You guys didn't play Auburn this year. Talk a little bit about those natural rivalries. Would you like to see the rivalries protected in the SEC kind of football with softball?
Hey, Lee, yes, I would. And I think I was one of the few that wanted it 15 years ago. And, majority rules, but I feel like we need to play them every year because we would have our biggest crowd and they would have their biggest crowd. Either way. And we will try to play in a year that we don't play, non-conference wise, or maybe do it at a neutral site and get a really, really, really big crowd. But I would prefer to do it.
Yep.
Coach, I got this kind of a big picture question. There were some questions earlier about, Oklahoma being here, being in the league, the 4-time defending champion. So you guys took 2 out of 3 from them. But did Oklahoma, Texas, do you feel like they raised the bar that much in the SEC? What would you say about their addition to the league and what it could mean for this tournament, I guess?
Well, I think, when they played for the national championship, 2 out of the last 3 years, I think, just immediately it raises the bar for everybody. And when Texas A&M and Missouri came in, Missouri had played in the World Series 3 straight years, and Texas A&M just played for the national championship the year before. So it was like, oh my God, the sport that got the worst deal at that time was softball because they were both good in it. And then, 15 years later, guess which sport got the worst deal again? Softball. Seriously, they're good in a lot of sports. Oklahoma's won gymnastics for year after year after year. But they're both very, very good in softball. So it was a double whammy for us. And, why not? Bring them on.
In terms of the impact on recruiting, do you think that bolsters the SEC now that they're in the league?
Oh, yeah. I think it would help everybody. I really do. With the coverage, with you guys, with the SEC network, with everything, the weather, the facilities, the football. It's a perfect storm for a really good sport in the South.
Yep.
Murph, Brisky, finishing your own game, solid all the way through. What impressed you most about it?
I think she made pitches when she needed to. That was the big key. She got Isis on a strikeout, and the last young lady, she's a clutch. I think at one point, they led the country in comeback wins. I saw it on TV, I think it was like 16. They were either tied for first or in first place. And that was going through my mind right then and there, believe me. But she made a good pitch when she needed to against 2 really good hitters. And that is maybe something that we've been missing. But along with the defense, which I think I saw you at Clearwater, maybe not, but it was not good. And they have improved. They worked hard. They have not given up. You saw it tonight. Both the pitching and the defense was very solid. No errors. She only walked 3, but she had 8 Ks.
I guess I can ask you about Vanderbilt. I mean, she's local. She's from right around here in Prince Avenue. And can you talk about her recruitment? And gosh, she's sitting over 400. As big as she is, she's on the line.
Yeah, she's just a great athlete, just a thoroughbred. And brother was a quarterback. Sister is an outside hitter at Eastern Kentucky. So 3 Division I athletes in the family. Dad's coached probably 6 to 7 state championships in football. I mean, that's what you want, a coach's kid. So she's very level-headed, very hardworking. Everybody loves her. Great teammate, great young lady. I mean, the sky's the limit for her. And, I saw her, I think, in 8th grade, and she 2-hopped a ball to second base and beat it out. And I was like, okay, that's it. That's all I need to see. That was it. The last girl that did that was Brittany Rogers, who was also from Decula, who was a 4-time All-American in Alabama. She did that one year at the Canada Cup, and that was it for me. So Audrey's got that type of speed.
For Salen and Callie, in a game where we're playing Auburn, you're in the SEC tournament, what were you focusing on today to make sure that you all were successful?
I kind of talked about this a couple minutes ago over there at the stage, but I think it's just going out there and having fun. I think that's the biggest thing is in these moments, sometimes the pressure can get a little too high and the moment can get too big. But as long as you remember that the game is fun and you go out there and enjoy each other and know that everybody has each other's back, Salen has Brisky has Salen, like stuff like that, it'll be fun and we'll get the win.
I don't really think much when I go out there, honestly. I like to just have fun. Like Callie said, it's a game. We all wanted to play this. We're in the spot that we wanted to be since we were little girls, and we're finally able to embrace this. We're college athletes, and it's just, we're enjoying. We're in the SEC tournament. It's nothing better than this, just play your game, have fun, have your teammates' backs, and let's go win a game. It's one game at a time, and this was our mission for the day, win today, and then we'll win tomorrow.